There is a hole in the market. I was thinking about this. What market? Well, commercial real estate market. Again, we've been talking about this for some time. It reminded me, I'm looking over some of these loans that are going bust at this point in time, and I started thinking about there was a, believe it or not, this I'm sub-referencing back to when I was a kid. Sesame Street. There was this bit. There's a hole in the bucket. Dear Liza, there's a hole in the bucket. Dear Liza, a hole. And then, what shall I fix it, dear? Well, I a whole bit there about fixing a hole in a bucket. We've got a hole in the commercial real estate market. And I don't see how they're going to fix it. I really don't. It's going to be a difficult thing to do. And I see bailout. That's right, taxpayers. Coming your way is going to be a big commercial real estate bailout. And again, these folks in the commercial real estate business, they cut nice checks to politicians. And they'll tell us that, the sky is going to fall. The world is going to end. We're all going to die if we don't bail out all of these commercial real estate jerks. Their entire business is fraudulent. Okay? It's a fraud. They don't pay down principal. They take out interest-only loans. They ride it up, and then when it goes kaput, it goes kaput. They just hand in the keys. They walk away. Their entire business and the rest of their real estate portfolio is fine. Yeah, good luck with you and I trying that if we don't pay our mortgage and they come take our house. It is a scam. And it's been a scam for some time. I just saw a building. And again, you can actually track some of these things if you got to have a Bloomberg terminal to do it. This actually made the news. It's the tallest building in Fort Worth, Texas. Now it's a building that has the largest square footage. I can't remember the exact numbers, but it sold for $12 a square foot in bankruptcy. Why? They just turned the keys in. Just turned the keys in. This is an issue moving forward. This is a huge credit risk. Listen, my prediction is we're going to continue to see more and more bank failures. More and more bank failures over the next, it's called the next 24 months. Certain too big to fail banks out there are going to get richer. They're going to be getting involved. They'll have the government help them out, take over these banks. My recommendation to people out there that are working with some of the smaller banks, the smaller regional banks, you might want to keep your deposits under the 250,000. Keep it under the FDIC limit. Yeah, let's remember, not all failed banks are alike. Okay, when Silicon Valley Bank went under, we got to understand that those were big time Democrats and really rich people that donate a lot of money to politicians. So they were made whole. That's not going to be the case everywhere. And again, you couple this with what's going on in the overall economy and how the economy is, again, pretty much a fugazi. It's running on government spending. We've got issues moving forward. So yes. Do I see these problems on the horizon? I do. But again, I'm not the only one. Many people see what's going on right now, which again, kind of tempers, if you will, the overall impact of what I see happening. Very few people saw what was happening back in 2007, 2008, 2009. I want to remind everybody, 2007 was when the cracks started to show. You had Bear Stearns and a couple of hedge funds that went completely belly up. And again, we were there. We were telling you, this is not good. Something wicked this way comes. Then you started seeing some smaller banks go under, and then it spiraled. Again, I don't think, I don't think it's going to be that type of a scenario because again, it's out there. It's not a black swan type of a situation. I don't think that lowering rates this year, which I do think they're going to do, is going to have that much of effect on this. Again, their entire commercial real estate model where they were getting rich for a period of time. And again, their business is fraudulent. They're not going to get hurt. They're going to get hurt. They make a fortune on the way up. And then when the thing falls apart, they feel no pain. This is another example of, any type of deal you get into with anyone, any type of, you get into a business arrangement with someone, you always want to make sure, I'm just a bit of advice, that they have some skin in the game. They have some sort of skin in the game. And more often than not, these commercial real estate sharks out there, they don't. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.